So hello everyone, welcome to 4 Dimensions Infotech channel. We are continuing with the Solid Edge lectures. Today we are going to take session number 10 in which we are going to cover sweep boss and sweep cut commands. So to start with, I have made one path here on the top plane. So the concept for sweeping the part is to make the path as well as to make a perpendicular profile at any endpoints and then to sweep the path along the profile. For that I have made this spline here, you can see, edit sketch. So we have made one random spline on the top plane. We are going to say close sketch here. Next we need to take a plane perpendicular to any endpoint of this spline. For that I am going to say planes option, and in planes we are going to select this option, that is normal to curve. After selection of the command, just need to select the path and the endpoint, and the plane is coming normal or perpendicular to the curve. After taking plane, we are going to make profile on this plane. For that we are going to say sketch, and we need to make one profile here. So I'm going to take circle. We are going to provide one diameter here. I'll say it 90 mm diameter. And now we are ready with path as well as profile. Say close sketch. We'll hide the plane here. For hiding, just go to model tree and click on this eye symbol here. Now the plane has been hidden. If you want to hide the base reference planes also with UCS, you can go in model tree and hide them also. Now you can see only two things are visible, that is profile, that is circular profile, and path. Next we are going to go for the command here. In this we are going to say add, and in add tab we are going to see sweep. So after taking sweep command, just follow the prompt bar here. It is asking you to first select the curve chain. So I'm going to select this curve and then say OK, and then you need to select the profile and say finish. So in this way you can simply make a sweep boss command here. Same way, if you want to cut the profile, just need to go for this tab, that is cut, and in cut we are going to select sweep cut. Now for that also we are going to make profile first. So I'll cancel this and first we'll make one profile. Say sketch on this face, and we will take center rectangle here. Next we are going to say close sketch. So after completing the path and profile, we are going to go for this tab cut, and in cut we are going to select sweep. So whatever features which are appearing in cut tab are all features that are going to cut the material, and in add tab all the features are going to add the material. So I'm going to select cut here, as we need to select the profile for cutting the material. Say sweep. After selecting sweep, you just need to go in this options option. Say single path and cross section, tangency and continuous. Face continuity I'll select tangency and continuous, as this is a spline. Say OK, and then we are going to select the path first. Say OK, and then select the profile, and you can see this material has been cut along the curve. From one end, rectangular cut till the other end. So in this way you can use swept cut here, finish and cancel. There are some more options we are going to see here. For that I am going to make one profile first. I'll say new page, control new, say part and say OK. Here we are going to select front plane or top plane, any plane you can select here. I'll select front plane. Next I am going to make one path. We are going to say smart dimensions. I'll say it 100 mm. Next we are going to say 200 mm, and the other one 150. We are also going to provide fillets here. Just put up the values for the fillets. I'll say 35, and this one I'll take 38. Say close sketch, finish and cancel. So now we are going to go for this option, that is more planes, and in planes we are going to select normal to curve as earlier only. Select the path and plane. Then we are going to make one sketch here on this plane. select the sketch, and I am going to make one center rectangle here. Take this point as a center. We are going to say 18 mm by 16. Any size you can take here. Next, say close sketch, and now we are going to go for this command. So in add tab, go for the swap command. Go for the options, and here we are going to select single path and single cross section. As we are having only one path and one cross section, that's why we are going to select this option here. Say tangent continuous, as there are tangent curves here, that's why we are going to say tangent continuous. Say OK. Now select the path first, say OK, and then go for the profile, and you can see this swap is coming across the path. We can do one more thing here, that is to change the output ratio, the other end ratio. For that, again we are going to select options here, and here you have the option that is scale along the path. Just put on this option here. You can see the start scale is showing 1 and the end scale I want here as 1.5. Say OK. Now you can see this rectangular size is of the scale 1 and this other side is coming of 1.5. Means 50 times larger this rectangle is coming here with the cross section. So in this way, by different profiles also you can swap it here along this path. One more thing, you can see here there are total 5 sections. That is, this is the first section and the edge reference is given for the curve. Now this curve is starting and ending here. So another section is given. Then the straight portion section, the other curve portion, and in between you can see the edge references here, making them different, the sections in the last section. So there are total 5 sections: first, second, third, fourth and fifth. By the reference of edge you can judge them. They are different cross sections. But if you want to merge them all, then go for this options option again and say full merge. No merge option was on by default. We are going to select full merge and say OK. Now you can see no edge references are being shown here, and this is complete one single profile only. So in this options option you can go for no merge as well as full merge, and you can also change the scale along the path, that is start scale 1 and I have selected end scale as 1.5. You can select any scale according to the part and curve turns. Say it OK, finish and cancel. So this was the swap command again with a little bit more modifications here. Next we are going to see swap command only, but in a little bit different way. Here we have made one plate and we have drawn 2 lines here in single sketch only. You can see I'll say edit sketch here. So these lines were drawn. Say close sketch. So now we are going to use multi-paths to make this swap boss and swap cut. So I'll say add. Before that, we are going to make 2 cross-sectional profiles first. The profiles for the swap command must be always closed. Open profiles are not required here and they will not work. So I'll say sketch on this face. You just need to consider that whatever sketch I am going to draw here, you just need to make this sketch intersecting both the endpoints of the lines. So this sketch must pass from the endpoints only and it should have one relation. For that, I am going to make one circle. I am going to refer 3-point circle here. First point, second point of the second line and the third point. Say close sketch. Same on the other side I am going to repeat it. Again say sketch, face selection, 3-point circle again. So here at this end point is the first point of the circle, second point of the circle and third point I am going to refer in this way. Say close sketch. Say finish, cancel. Next we are going to go for swap. Swap command in add tab. Say options. And now you want multi paths and multi cross sections. Means you can use more than one cross sections here. That's why I have taken 2 cross sections and 2 different paths. I'll select no merge option only. Say curvature and continuous this time, as there are no tangencies here. Say OK. Next, select the first path. Say OK. Select the second path. Again say OK. Then you need to select on this tab, that is next. Then select the first profile and select the second profile. Say preview. You can see material has been added here. I'll hide these sketches here. So in this way, by multipath, you can add the materials also. And if you want to cut the same, just instead of protrusion, I'm going to say cut. I'll delete this. I'll show all these sketches again. And then instead of adding the material, I'm going to select cut tab, say swap. And in swap, again, we need to keep the same option, that is multipaths, curve continuous, as there is no tangencies here. Other options we will keep it same, say OK. Next you need to select first part, say OK again. Next path, say OK, then select the next tab and then go for the profile selections first and second. Say preview and you can see the material is being cut along the two paths using multi-section paths. Say finish and cancel. So in this way you can use the multi-paths also option here. If you want to cut this part in same way, we have seen earlier how to change the ratio of the output and input. So in same way, if you want to swap cut, again we are going to make one profile here, say sketch, say this face, and we are going to make one hexagon. I'll say polygon by center, select this as a center, draw one polygon here, give the dimension so as to define the polygon. I'll say it 9 mm as a diameter, and we are going to give one relation here. I'll say it horizontal. It is completely defined. Now we are again having profile and path. Just go for the swept cut option. Say close sketch. After closing the sketch, go for this cut tab, select the swap. We'll change the options here, single path and cross section. Say tangency and continuous, as there is tangencies here in the sketch. Say OK and then select the path. Say OK and lastly profile. So now you can see this profile with the same size and ratio is coming at the other side also. If you want to change the ratio, go for these options and here say scale along the part and we can change the output ratio by saying as 1.6 here. So now you can see this hexagonal shape size is coming a bit larger here by 60%. Say finish and cancel. We'll hide these sketches here. So in this way you can use swap command for adding as well as cutting the material. So the next command we are going to see here is web network. For that I am going to take new page, say isometric part. I'll make one extrude boss here, say center rectangle. Now this web network command is used to make ribs, but multiple ribs at one time. So I'll take it some dimensions here first, say 100. If you want to edit the dimension, just click once on the dimension and say the changed value. Say close sketch and extrude. So after extrude, I am going to use a thin wall feature to make the part hollow. I am saying this has a thickness of 4 mm and we are going to say open faces on this top face. Say OK, preview and finish. So now this cubical box has been completed here. Next, we are going to say sketch and we are going to select this face for the sketch. I'm going to make some lines here. You just need to make lines. You don't need to give the length. We just need positional dimensions for these lines. So this is the advantage of this command, that you just need to give the positions for the lines so as to define the sketches. You can see I'm not connecting these lines to the walls here. They will by default get connected after applying the feature. We just need to give the locational dimensions to position the lines. I'll say it normal, say smart dimension, the other dimension I'll say 35 here, and the last dimension again 35. Next, some more lines. I'll take this time horizontal lines here, first, second line, and here the third line. This time I'll differ the distance in between, so I'll say 20 mm here. The other distance we will take here as 25 and the last distance I'll take it as 28. I have not connected these lines to the walls, you can see here. only we have positioned the lines. Say close sketch, finish and cancel. We have made this sketch on this upper face, this flat face, and the inner portion is by default hollow only. We just need to go on this option, that is web network. Select this feature. You need to select the option that is select from sketch, as we have made this sketch earlier only. Now you need to select single option and then select the lines for the ribs. I'll select all the 6 lines here, then say it OK, and you need to apply the thickness whatever you want. I'll say it's 7, and now you need to show the direction whether you want the ribs at upper side or lower side. I'll say it on the lower side here, and you can see all these sketches which were not been connected to the faces still having the ribs connected to the faces. This is the speciality of this command. You just need to position and then say finish, cancel. After that we'll hide the sketch here. If you want to edit the thickness, then just go to web network. If you want to edit the thickness, just say edit definition, and here directional step, I'll say 5 mm only thickness, direction at lower side again, say finish and cancel. In this way you can make sections in a closed entity which is hollow in section. Different compartments or sections have been made in this part by using web network. It is kind of rib command only. We have seen the rib command earlier in earlier lectures, but we have forgotten to see this command. That's why we are taking this command in this lecture only. So here we have completed web network command. So this was our session number 10. We are going to continue the further features in next lectures. Please do like, share and subscribe the channel for further coming videos. Hope we are adding the value for your videos. Please support us and subscribe us. Till then, thank you.